Good day, folks. Heading out early today. I got a route all planned out. I got a few sites on it I got to check out. Looking for bottle dumps. Gonna get the metal detector out, and hopefully we turn something up. Anyways, so I'll shut you off for now and get you back up once we get on the first site. And I'm gonna turn the radio back on here and finish listening to the top 40 countdown. See you on site, folks. Well, I'm working my way into the first stop here, folks, in the first site. Actually, I'm gonna head up through the woods that way, but I got a signal here on the way in, right there. So I'm gonna dig that up and we'll see what that is. Well, there it is, folks. That's the first target of the day. Looks like a broken U-clamp. Anyways, I'll keep going. There seems to be a bunch of iron targets down in through here, but if we're lucky, maybe we'll find some bottles to go with them. Alright, let's keep going. Well, I hit that metal, looks like an old paint can or something there maybe, and I got scraping around it, and I'm into like a friggin' patch of old fabric and clothes and stuff. But I just scraped this off, first piece of glass. Like a little lid to something. There we go, but it is chipped. I might keep it anyways. I think it's manganese glass. So that might go fit on top of something. Kind of fancy it up a bit. I'm going to keep scraping around, digging around right in here. See if we pull up anything else. Big old pile of fabric so far, folks. Might find some buttons in it. Here's something else here I just uncovered. Piece of glass here. Maybe a mason jar lid. Gonna pop it out, see what it is. Oh, this is a bottom to a jar or something. Okay, well, there might be we might find some glass in here. Look, more fabric. There's a, looks like some sort of strap, maybe a leather strap to something. Yeah, definitely leather. All right, well, let's keep going. Well, folks, lots of fabric, no bottles. So I'm going to move on. It just goes to show you don't need a expensive fancy metal detector to detect an iron deposit in an old dump site. Okay, let's keep going. Alright, heading out to go to the next location, folks. But on the way out, dug up this old tractor seat. Seen better days. Well, anyways, there's another target. Let's get out of here. Okay, folks, I'm heading into another spot here. Not quite there yet, but there's debris all down through the woods here. But it mostly seems to be like, wouldn't be any later than the 50s. I did find a couple old chairs, but nothing salvageable. But right here I see that right down in there? It's an amber bottle right there. There is some embossing on it. I don't see the top. And then there's another one right there. Let's haul those out and we'll see what they are. This may be a good bottle. What is embossed? Stillman Bottling Company, Boston. Registered. Interesting. It's a machine-made one. I'll probably keep that. That's different. Let's try this one here. That's just a slick one. Nice color though. Okay, cool. Anything else right here? I don't see anything else right here. I'll get you back up if I find anything else. Okay, so I just found that amber beer bottle or whatever it was right over there by that uprooted tree. I come over this way. I got some old glass here too, but just on the surface everything looks to be broke. That's an oldie. That's a big oldie, broke. Lantern base or something. Here's a big one here. Oh, that's broke too. Another one, look. Hey. Okay, well, piece of glass. Oh, that was a bottle too, manganese glass. Alright, I'll look around here. Here's a bucket. There's that manganese glass top right there. Alright, I'll keep looking around. Well, seems to be only shards in this patch, folks, but I did find this base here. It's got a date on it. 1908. WHJ and Company, 1908. Nice manganese glass. Where'd that top go? Right there. Check that out. Beautiful manganese glass top. That would have been a nice bottle. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, lots of old shards there. Well, I'm basically on site here now, folks. Like I say, I've been here in the past, but there's some old stuff, but a lot of it's newer. But check out these pieces I just dug up. They're just shards, but still pretty cool. Look at the base on that one. All of them whittling marks on the bottom. Whittle marks. W and G Limited. And there's some numbers down here. This is registered up around there. That would have been an oldie. Here's a heartbreaker. This big embossed bottle here. Full quart on this side. And over here it's looks like G.O. Blake Rye and something whiskey. That would have been nice. Blown with a tooled lip. Beauty. Anyways, I'm going to keep scraping around right here amongst these rocks, see what might come up later. Okay, I got another older looking patch over here. I see one down in here. It's got a nice bluish greenish hue to it. Don't know if it's whole or not, but let's pull it up out of there and see what it is. It's a big slicker. Base embossed. Teachers. Teachers 27. UGB. Nice big liquor bottle. Pretty nice color to it. And I see maybe a couple other ones over in here. Oh, that one's broke. Just a food jar. Here's something else here. A green one. Okay, something from the 30s or 40s. Alright, well, that's it for now. Bucket, some metal debris there. Oh, there's a cork top med, graduated med. 30s most likely. Okay, let's keep going. Still trucking along in this area here. Seen a bunch of old medicine bottles there. Check those out. Nothing. This milk glass down here caught my attention. Bent down to look at that. Check it out. Looks like one of those Mckirdy repel fly jars. And right beside it, nice little embossed bottle. We got a Dr. Bell's Medical Wonder, Kingston, Ontario. A little cork topper. Yeah, hard to see the embossing on that one, but there it is. Okay, folks, I'm still plugging away in these woods here, I come across another patch of cans and bottles. I'm still waiting for the big payoff, but this one here, just scraped up this one here. Federal Law Forbids bottle. Nice color. It's all embossed stuff. It's a James Buchanan and Company Limited, Glasgow, Scotland. Looks like it's probably from the 40s or 50s. Nice color though. Not real old, but nice bottles just the same. Folks, that would have been a killer find if it was in better condition. Unfortunately, it's all rusted out. Yep, would have been killer. Well, I'm out of here for today, folks. I'm out of storage space on my phone, but before I go, check this nice copper or brass cover to something out. Maybe a big old lantern or something. Hello YouTubers! Thanks for joining me here on this bottle digging recap portion of the video. I got all the finds cleaned up, but before we get into those, I'd like to give two shout outs. And the first one is to Country Diggers. That's Jamie and Tara over there on that channel, and I'll put the link to their channel down in the description below. Hopefully I remember to do that. And the second shout out is the Green Bay Rock Huntress, and that's Emily. If you're not familiar with her channel, go check her out as well, and I'll try to remember to put the link in the description below. Next on the agenda, folks, is something that'll knock your socks off, and it's this right here. You may remember I had a little sample size of this in a recent video, and it's absinthe, and it's 72% alcohol, and I liked it so much I went back and got a much larger second helping of it. And stuff there will have you seeing friggin' pink elephants over there in the corner of the room. 72% alcohol. I think that could be classified as a cure-all quack med. Something like this Dr. Bell's bottle here, which Dr. Bell's Medical Wonder turned out to be 65% alcohol, and that is a quack med. And this bottle here is likely from right around the 1920s, because it is machine made. And there it is. The embossing's not real well on it, but you can see it pretty good there. Kingston, Ontario. Dr. Bell's Medical Wonder. Those turn up fairly frequently, at least down around this area. Focus. Okay, so before we get right into the finds, folks, I'll say the first location in this video just turned out to kind of be like an explorer. I was metal detecting, looking for a dump site. I found one patch of stuff. There was all kinds of fabric, like clothing and whatever else in it. And then I got this one thing out of it, which happened to be this right here, which is a glass lid to something. Kind of ornate. I thought it was manganese glass, but it doesn't appear to be. And it is chipped up there, but it does fit quite nicely on a little salt cellar that I have, so I might just put it on top of that and leave it there. So the first bottle from the second site is this beer bottle here, and it's a Stillman Bottling Company bottle from Boston. It just doesn't want to focus. There we go. You can kind of make that out, I guess. And I thought it was machine made, but once I turned it over and got investigating on the internet, I believe this is going to be a two-piece post bottom mold, and they were popular in the late 1800s. So I suspect this one's probably right around turn of the century.
And one of the characteristics of these two-piece post bottom molds is that the seams come around the heel here and onto the base, and then it turns into a circle. Okay, two-piece post bottom mold. I'm not 100% sure because I'm not an expert on these molds, but it reminds me of a guy who thought he was an expert on just about everything he did. If he mowed his lawn, all of a sudden he was like a lawn care specialist, or if he changed the oil in his car, he was a mechanic, or a small engine repairman. It takes all kinds, folks, and we got them. The next find, folks, on this out-of-control bottle digging channel is this bottle here, which isn't anything too spectacular, but it's a crown mold, or crown top turn mold or spin mold bottle. There's no seams on it. It's got a nice sort of impressed base on it there. That's probably right around turn of the century. We got this jar here, which I believe is going to be a Mckirdy's Rapal fly, and I found one of these last year that actually had was pretty much full actually of the substance, and it smelled like citronella, and it's actually a fly repellent. And like the last one I had, this one's got the lid on it as well, and it's in pretty good condition. That's a nice little milk glass jar. Next up, we got a Federal Law Forbids bottle, which would have had a cork and seal lid on it. One of those ones that you can twist and pop open and then pop it back down and seal it back up again. James Buchanan and Company Limited. I actually found two of these. This one I believe is the darker color of the two. Here's the other one here on the same site. Well, you can't really tell on video here, but with the naked eye I can see this one's a little bit darker. That's kind of interesting. From the same site. And then this one here, which is probably from the 40s. It's got that lead seal around it there, which is actually in pretty good condition. Still got a lot of the red in it, as you can tell. I found two of these ones as well, and here's the other one here. And I mean, they're not like really worth much, but they're an interesting little bottle, and they're in good condition. Might be good for somebody doing some sort of project or something. Next up is this here, and I believe it's some sort of knitting needle. Maybe somebody could help me out with identifying exactly what it is, but there it is. Kind of neat. The end here is hollow. Maybe it was attached to another one. I'm not sure, because I'm not even sure if it's a knitting needle. So but I suspect it might be. And finally is this here, which appears to be the top to something, but for some of those more crafty people, it might make for an interesting top to a wind chime. I can envision 4 chimes hanging down there and dangling. It's a nice piece, but it looks to me like it would have fit over top of a glass, like cylinder, round shaped piece. Could be wrong, but anyways, maybe it was a hanging lamp or a hanging lantern, or maybe it was a wind chime. I don't know. But it's a nice piece, just the same. And that's going to be it, folks. I hope you enjoyed the video and the finds and the recap. So thanks for joining me, and we'll see you all in the next one. Over and out, folks. Have a great day.